Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Action out of the AA Texas League in this one. It's the San Antonio Missions and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So just about set. And today's starter, Dylan Ray. Here's what we'll be looking for. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Here's the left fielder, Albert Fabian. And we're underway.
0-1.
Fastball in for a strike. And the righty fires. Got him. One gone. 3 straight. Looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. One down. At the plate, Joshua Mears.
Up. No balls. 1 strike.
On 0-1, the delivery. This one is labeled. Should be trouble here. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 1-out double. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Runner at second, 1 away. Next to hit, Marcos Castañón. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. And now 2 away. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. And now the right fielder. The 0-1 offering. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Man at second with 2 down. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the first. The Missions lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Isaiah Lowe. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Pena.
Manuel Pena.
Up the middle, gloves it, and out at first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Down a run already, and that's not an insurmountable deficit, but you can bet they'd like to get to him and put some runs on the board themselves. I'm looking for him to have some aggressive ABs early on and try to make some noise. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Tommy Troy. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Laced to right center for a base knock. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple. Not in time. He's safe. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. Smacked that one really well to deep center, and he knew he had extra bases once it got by the center fielder and one hopped off the wall. Runner at third and one gone. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jackson Feltner. Late swing, fouled off. Fouled off left side. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. He got to 0-2, but then left that last one in a hittable location. Props to the hitter. He got good pitch recognition and sent that one out. Nobody on with one out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Gino Groover. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Does get the call somehow. In the air to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two away now.
The right fielder, Gavin Conticello.
And now, Gavin Conticello. Hard hit to right center, and it's into the gap. That one hops the wall. Round second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now up, Kevin Sim. Fastball for a strike. Late swing, fouled it off. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Runner at third, 2 away. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Racing over to make the catch. They limit the damage here, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. The missions at the plate here in the second inning. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Roederer goes 5'9", the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. On the ground, Feltner. 1 away.
You're out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Gendry Rojas.
Now at the plate, Gendry Rojas. Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno. Outfield pretty shallow here.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Guzman gets under it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, number 94.
Leodalis DeVries now at the plate. that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 out. Pops this one up. Groover. And that's that. 1 runner left stranded. They're down 2-1. Bottom half of the second. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Anderson Rojas.
Huh.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Swings over the top there.
0-2.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. One-two offering. Now a flare into the outfield, and that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind, but held tough and got the hit. You'll take a blue hit off the end of the bat every time, just like you would a line drive. Sometimes that's the precursor to getting a great swing on the ball. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Stepping in, Alvin Guzman. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
Got it. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Caleb Roberts.
And now, Caleb Roberts. Close, doesn't get the call. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Right back to the mound could be an easy double play. Oh, the throw is too high. Lead runner's around second, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Back to the top of the order.
Now
Here. Next up for the South Poodles, Manuel Pena. 0 for 1.
Pena.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even, 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. And that one hammered. That one's back there. Out of here. Leaves the yard to right. A 3-run home run. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. Troy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Bottom half of the second inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hard hit to right center. It gets down, a base hit. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Runner at first, 1 away. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Isaiah Lowe, done for the night. And this is one you'd like to forget as a pitcher. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
left-hander out of the bullpen, Omar Cruz.
Number 60.
Just trying to keep them in it here.
Omar Cruz.
And now it's going to be Jackson Feltner. Center field, Mears in and to the right. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gino Groover.
Here's the third baseman, Gino Groover.
Hey!
Troy leads off of first with 2 out. And swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. And again on 0-2. Got him. Out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. It's now 5-1. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. And the 0-1 now. Out to center. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
The batter now, Ethan Salas. He's already homered in this ballgame.
No, that's a ball.
Bashed down the right side, but foul. Ouch, that one drills the pitcher. No chance for a play. Let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
The center fielder, number 14, Joshua.
One gone and a runner on at
Mears.
first. And now, Joshua Mears cracked a double the first time at bat. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Liner caught at second. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit.
Castanon.
Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Marcos Castañón. First at bat was a strikeout. Now a fly ball to right center. Hauls it in on the run. One left on base. They're down here 5-1. As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Gavin Conticello. Fouled off, he was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curve misses outside. Fouled off to the right. And now the 1-2. Nice eye right there. What a take with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Kevin Sin.
Kevin Sin.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB.
Ball. 1-1.
And it stays fair. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. But he's in there easily. All over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now the left fielder, Anderson Rojas, singled and scored the first time around. The 0-1 from the lefty. And that's ripped to left. Fair ball. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Alvin Guzman getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. On the ground to third. 2 out.
Now batting, catcher Caleb Roberts.
Here's the speedy catcher, Caleb Roberts. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Line drive, and it's caught. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back here at the ballpark. Ben Gelman here with you and set to lead off the fourth, the right fielder, number 7. The other way, and a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, designated hitter Cole Roederer.
Next to hit for the Missions, Cole Roederer. Grounded out the first time up. That clips the corner. The 0-1 offering. Liner into center. There to make the catch. Man on at first. Now the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
The Sod Poodles ahead by 5. Top half of the 4th.
Ball.
Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Strike 2.
Woo.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Runner at first.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, William Cedeno.
Ball. Up.
Next pitch, in for a strike. In the air to center, Guzman settles underneath it, and that'll do it. One runner left aboard. The lead remains at 5. It's a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. The Sod Poodles at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Manuel. Hey-ya.
The Sod Poodles are just the latest in a long history of minor league teams in Amarillo, dating back to 1922 with the Amarillo Gassers of the West Texas League. Oh, 1 now. That one is absolutely pummeled. Is this one gonna go? Bangs off the wall. Around second now, and they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. So a runner aboard, and now the shortstop, Tommy Troy. Right through there for a strike. That one in the air to center field. This one carrying. Runner tagging, heading for home. In comes the run from third to add on. And now at the plate,
now
Jackson Feltner. He's already gone a yard in this game.
Feltner.
I'm sure he's not thrilled about giving up the run on the sac fly. Now he has to focus on ending this inning and giving his teammates a chance to reciprocate. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run in the inning so far. High fly ball to right field. The right fielder drifts towards it. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Coming around third. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. That's a well-earned inside-the-park homer. He exploded out of the batter's box and got such a good read as he made the turn around second base. Great hustle to make it all the way around. Bases empty, one away. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Gino Groover. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. The 3-0 pitch. And that's through there for a strike. The pitch timer runs out, and that's not just an automatic ball, it's a walk. Big break for the batter. So digging in, Gavin Conticello, 1 for 2. Grounder might be 2. They get 1. Over to first, but not in time. Next up, Kevin Sim. Lifted in the air, right field. The right fielder drifting towards this one. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, and 1 runner stranded. We've played 4 full. Amarillo with the lead, 8-1. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now, Leodalis DeVries. High fly ball down the line and left. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Batting order turns over. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Albert Fabian. And that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher Ethan Salas.
Digging in for the missions, Ethan Salas. Already a homer for him in this one. Liner to right. And there's 2 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Man on at first. Here's the center fielder, Joshua Mears. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, inside.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Sod Poodles up big in this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one
That's a ball.
misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in for the out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up. Amarillo ahead in this game, 8-1. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Sod Poodles batting. Anderson Rojas digs in now. Strike one. Fly ball left field. Fabian in position. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 13,
Alvin Guzman will hit next.
Guzman.
A laser into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Caleb Roberts.
Caleb Roberts now at the plate. Roberts, 25 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2021. I like the approach, knowing that a breaking ball was probably going to come sometime in the at-bat. Nice rip, just couldn't square it up. Hard liner. Reaching for it and brings it in. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings down. The Sod Poodles lead at 8-1. We're set. Set for the top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Marcos Castañón. Hit in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, number 7.
Up.
Swing and a rocket. This one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. And now the DH, Cole Roederer. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Sod Poodles out front, 8-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Pena. Sharp liner to right, but caught. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays.
Number 4.
Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take a rip. Great contact, but he wasn't rewarded with a hit. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Tommy Troy. Liner, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Jackson Feltner. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner turns at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gino Groover. The 0-1.
Strike!
Rolls away a little bit.
0-2.
No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners.
Strike!
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Gavin Conticello. 1 for 3.
Whoa. 1-0. Hey.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, and that'll be that. Couple of strikeouts with runners on to get out of it. Sometimes you really have to bear down, and that's exactly what you just witnessed. Nice job to get out of the jam and out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. Fly ball out to left field. Rojas under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno. Outfield pretty shallow here. Nice outing working late into this game and a first pitch strike rate better than 70%. The pitching coach will give him props for that. The 0-1. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 94.
Now it's the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. This one in the air, center field, Guzman settles under it. And that is out number 3. Time to stretch. The Sod Poodles have the lead, 8-1. Bottom of the 7th, digging in for the Sod Poodles, Kevin Sim. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Anderson Rojas.
Next up for the Sod Poodles, Anderson Rojas. Fouled off left side. One out and the base is empty. There's a strike at the knees.
No ball. 2 strike.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. One down, and the next batter, Alvin Guzman. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Austin Davis. Interesting to watch how the big deficit affects this relief outing.
Ball 1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Late swing, fouled off. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Swings through that one for a strikeout. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Caleb Roberts.
Caleb Roberts.
Strike. 1. 0-1.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Manuel Pena getting ready to hit.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
Roberts leads off of first with 2 away.
1 ball. 1 strike.
In the air to left. And that's how to play a foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 9-1 ball game.
pitching.
Welcome back, and
Number
a new arm
86.
on the mound to start the eighth. Number 86. This is a lower leverage situation compared to what he usually faces, but he'll need to maintain focus and not let the other team get back in this ballgame. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Albert Fabian.
Albert Fabian.
Ball.
Meanwhile, some
One ball,
activity in the
no strike.
bullpen. Number 10, up and loosening in the pen. Ground ball to first. Feltner will do it alone, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the
The
eighth.
batter, the catcher.
Nice
Ethan
late-breaking slider there.
Salas.
Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Next to hit for the Missions, Ethan Salas. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. In the air to left, Rojas heading towards it. Makes the grab, and there's two away. Off to
The
a
center fielder,
very
number
efficient
14,
start. 4 pitches,
Joshua
2 outs.
Mears.
Joshua Mears, the next to hit.
Strike. Woo.
Next
That's
offering
the
is
ball.
upstairs. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Smart
ball,
work on
two
the
strikes.
mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Smacks this one to left center. And that's the end of the inning. We head to the bottom of the eighth. The Sod Poodles on top here, 9-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Tommy Troy. Out to center. Mears gets there under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson.
Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jackson Feltner. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out.
Now
out
batting,
number 2.
Third baseman, Gino Groover.
And here at the plate, Gino Groover. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Yes.
Two outs, bases empty. Fly ball, right field. The right fielder under it. That is the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Amarillo with the lead, 9-1. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the first baseman, Marcos Castañon.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Spencer Giesting up and throwing. Hill warming up as well. Grounder to third, Groover. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
The batter, number 7.
And now the right fielder. Ground ball left side. To first.
Out.
Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cole Roederer.
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Cole Roederer. Swing and a ball crushed left field. It's carrying. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. "9-1 is how it ends. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.